beautiful souls. Welcome to Path to Temperance. My name is Angela and I'm an intuitive healer, channel, and energy reader. This is your first time here, welcome. And if you are returning, of course, welcome back. I like to give a little bit of an energy read of how I receive my energy here. And with today being the new moon in Taurus, it is absolutely a baseline, a very grounded energy. And now, a few things that I've seen up front here today and even last night was snails, okay? And snails are really grounded energies, right? I mean, literally the animal lives on the ground. They're very slow moving, okay? So this new moon is really telling us it's time to slow down, okay? And we need to start being aware of when to move forward and then when to retreat and rest. You know, the snail goes back into its shell. It knows when to start moving along and then when to stop and find shelter type of thing. So that's definitely the energy here. Another thing is in my dream, when I woke up this morning, I had seen this beautiful, magical tree, okay? So trees alone are very grounded, rooted, right? So, you know, the energy of Taurus here is very grounded, very practical, right? And within this dream, next to this beautiful tree, were a lot of fireflies buzzing around me, right? And what that told me here as well is because fireflies, I looked it up for like a spiritual meaning, they really are about taking things slow, right? We need to slow down. We need to appreciate what is in the moment. And that kind of backs up the way that my dream had kind of unfolded as well, because I was in awe of this tree, right? In my dream, I decided to kind of take a little walk down the street and I turned around and the tree was gone. Okay, we need to start appreciating things here in the moment. We need to slow down. We need to see what is surrounding us, how we can be grateful and appreciative of all that we have in the moment, because anything can switch up, right? Life changes the drop of a hat, right? Everything is constantly evolving and changing around us. And so this energy is really telling us, let's slow down. Let's start appreciating, living in the moment here, beautiful souls, and really starting to see everything that surrounds us, good and bad, right? To be grateful for what we have and to ground our energy in the present moment. Very important here. So with all that being said, here on the bottom of the deck, sage, be devoted and committed, right? And he's propped up against a beautiful tree here. Really need to ground this very earthy element as well here, this herb, sage. This energy is really about our heart as well as our sacral. I'm getting a lot of sacral energy here, okay? And when we begin grounding our energy and really becoming in tune with nature, that is when we receive answers, okay? We receive clarity. And, you know, a bit ago, I also kind of did a video about connecting with our ancestors through Mother Nature, okay? This has been a very important energy here lately because Mother Earth is really trying to clean and cleanse our energy fields so that we can start connecting not only with Mother Earth, but also with the divine, okay? Because in our everyday lives, our energy field, our energy body just gets so gunked up, and it just really causes us a lot of barriers and delays and negative energy and low vibrational frequencies to then be attached to our energy field here, okay? So yeah, it's kind of like the Mother Earth here, right? This very grounded energy coming into the moment, but also tying us in here to the divine, okay? So really becoming present in the moment is really going to help us, you know, come into a space of gratitude and appreciating all that surrounds our life here. So within this energy here, my beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors, the highest white light and degree, only my beautiful higher self, the new moon here in Taurus, along with these beautiful signs that you've shown me here with the snail, the firefly, and this beautiful tree that was in my dream. What can we tell my beautiful viewer here to guide them along this new moon energy here, please? Sticks, she-wolf, unleash the wild within, okay? It's time to kind of shed our skin here. And here is like a full moon. So it's really telling us that if we set the intention here with this new moon to really ground, to really shed all of that negativity, like really ground in the present moment, that's when we can really tap into our own wildness within, right? Our own authenticity, right? I have Trader, Peacekeeper, and Sun. So enjoy success and happiness. Let go of the need to be right. There was a hummingbird. And energy exchange to create abundance, okay? And then Lord, take charge with authority. Definitely a very kind of Taurus, earthy energy coming out here, right? With that Ankh, you know, kind of bringing that masculine and feminine energy in here together, okay? Very important, because when we're grounding our energy, we need to be aware of both sides of our energy field. I think that, or I feel that a majority of this energy here is really trying to tell us that if many of us, you know, if you follow me regularly, I speak about living within the ego, right? In the masculine energy, the wounded masculine energy here. And if we are in the feminine energy, if it's not healed, it's also the wounded feminine, okay? So the Peacekeeper and the Trader, it's kind of letting us know here that if we want to bring in any sort of happiness and enjoyment back into our lives, we really need to start paying attention to the energy that we are exchanging with other people, okay? When we begin grounding in the moment, being present and seeing, paying attention, being diligent to our current surroundings, are you constantly feeling that you are in the need to be right when you are conversing with others? When there is an energy exchange, let that be, you know, when you're communicating with somebody, even if you're texting somebody, even if you're sending an email professionally, personally, is it an exchange of abundance? This card here, these cards are really telling us that we need to pay attention to that in the present moment. Are we exchanging energy that is hopeful and uplifting and positive and filled with love and empathy and compassion, right? Are we bringing peace to the people that we are, working with, that we are living with, that we are communing with, right? Let go of the need to be right here, beautiful souls. And when you do ground your energy, when you come into this present moment, you will be able to decipher that. Being right or wrong is not important here, beautiful souls. And I mentioned in one of my videos previously as well, the universe does not understand right from wrong. It only understands energy exchange. So if you are constantly exchanging energy that is negative, low vibrational, judgmental, that's what you're going to receive in return, right? We aren't giving a positive exchange here. This is definitely a yes card for me, okay? So the Six of Wands coming out and really telling us that we have to really choose this. It can be, there's victory after a long battle when you settle into grounding your energy here, when you let go of the need to be right, when you pay attention to the type of energy that you are giving out here, okay? So then you can bring in success and happiness, and here's your success, right? So it's kind of telling us here that when we become present in the moment, when we are able to know when to move forward and when to retreat, right? To pick your battles here, okay? To transform, right? To transform what you are putting out and then what you in turn receive. Are you aware of the last time that you were very present in the moment and were able to be grateful and appreciate everything that was right in front of you? If you can't recall the last time you did something like that, that is definitely your guidance here right now, okay? To really pay attention to the energy that you are giving out, because if you feel that you are in energies where you're constantly receiving, negative situations and, always like the worst case outcomes, it's really the law of assumption here, right? Whatever you give out, you are going to receive, and whatever you think you deserve, right? Everything's a reflection as well. So let's go ahead and get some more clarifying cards here. My beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors, the highest white light, and decree only. The Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. What would you like to tell my beautiful viewer here? A lot of cards flew out that I'm not going to take, only because My selenite keeps wanting to fall down, which I do not like. Okay. Okay. 111 on my timestamp. We have two suns out here, okay? But this sun is being read here with the Peacekeeper. This is what is going to help us turn around all of the deceit, the lies, the betrayal, okay? When we stop in the moment, when we become present, when we contemplate, when we meditate on our actions, okay? What part of the wheel are you on in that very moment, okay? Are you keeping peace or are you creating havoc here, okay? Another layer of energy, that this is a lot of our inner child here, okay? A lot of our inner child, when we work from the subconscious, it's all subconsciously programmed, right? So that's where we're working from, and we're not actually aware when we're not present. Okay, so this energy of the new moon is really guiding us. Come back to the present moment so you can see how you are working through your day-to-day lives. Okay, so you can see what kind of energy you are putting out there in the world, which then is being reflected back to you. So if you are receiving a lot of betrayal and deceit and lies and very cunning behavior, you have to reflect that back. It goes around and around, right? Let go of the need to be right if you want to bring in happiness, clarity, peace, and joy here, beautiful souls. Ground yourself in the present moment so you can start being of peace, to receive peace, to receive joy. This is your clarity here. So if you feel like you've been in this energy, to turn it around is to be present here, beautiful soul. When you offer advice or your perspective to anybody in your life here, is it coming from a place of compassion and peace and love? That is energy exchange here. And then when we're doing it unconsciously, so if we are not grounded, if we are not present in the moment here, that's when we're working out of the subconscious, right? Where all of that programming is, where we may not even be aware of the negativity that we're putting out, and then we're naturally just attracting it back. You might say, oh, well, it was nice, I gave them a compliment, but did it come from a space of envy, or did it actually come from pure intentions, right? It's energy exchange here, beautiful souls. So when we ground our energy in the moment, we can be aware of exactly what emotion is behind anything that we are speaking. So clarifying trader here, my beautiful spirit team with the highest white light. Take note of the feelings in the moment, okay? That's going to help you really decipher things, okay? To be able to reflect back really what you're feeling in those moments, okay? Because I know it's really hard to look at that stuff, okay? But that's, yeah, see, exactly. We have to be present in the moment to know that, are our words powerful and passionate or not? Okay, are we just kind of moving forward with a lot of kind of it's just negative energy, right? We have to start learning how to discern how we are speaking here, how we are communicating with other people. All right, this one wanted to stick out. A lot of fire energy coming up here, okay? And so, this energy is very stopped, right? This is a very slow moving energy, and this is kind of backing up. It's time to slow down. It's time to, have put one foot ahead of the other at every step we take. We should not be running and zooming off at every angle of our life. We need to slow down. What are you offering? Okay. He is offering a pentacle. He's offering a pillow, okay? What is your energy exchange here, beautiful souls? 222 on my timestamp, okay? It's really time to pay attention here, how we are exchanging energy, okay? Are you rigid and cold and crude? All right, because the Queen of Swords can be very much so, very cutthroat here energy, okay? We have to come back to a new territory in our communication, in our exchange of energy here, okay? Live within a curious mindset to be able to explore the unknown. in many ways, okay? Have a new approach, definitely. I'm getting some weird energy of not trusting, okay? Now, that could be a big hindrance here in society. If you have any sort of self-doubt, you don't trust what comes to your mind, what comes to your heart, the way you'll be able to express it, however that resonates for you. It's really important to build that self-trust here, okay? And I really feel like this new moon energy is really trying to lead us to that, right? Ground, come to the present moment, appreciate what's around you, start appreciating yourself, start trusting yourself. Because I just kind of got this wave of energy of kind of like I don't trust what's coming out of my mouth, but I know that that's not my energy, okay? So take it how it resonates. Of course, this is a collective message. It doesn't resonate for everybody all the time, you know? But if you feel that you have a hard time trusting yourself in any given situation, this is really time to start practicing grounding your energy and getting in touch with the present moment here, okay? Because once we are present in the moment here, oh, this was for some reason flipped over. It was probably from the last card. Okay, becoming present in the traditions, the beliefs, the limiting beliefs that you were living in, okay? Letting the divine really guide you when you come into the present moment, all right? When you do ground into Mother Earth, when you become part of nature here and start working and listening to nature, trusting yourself, then that's when you give the divine the opportunity to come in and continue help guiding you, giving you the sense of clarity that you need, right? For success and happiness. Okay, going within. Okay, another very slow moving energy, kind of really backing up this snail energy that I got from, before tapping into all this energy. The snail is really here teaching us, take it slow, one step at a time, okay? Know when to move and know when to retreat, know when to rest, know when to reflect, right? The fireflies really being present in the moment here, okay? And being able to, I go through my day sometimes where I do have reactionary, moments and things of that sort. I'm able to stop myself in the moment and say, wow, that wasn't the proper reaction. And then I revise it, right? If it's with myself and or other people, I'm sorry, that was, not my intention to say that or react that way. However that resonates, you are literally changing the way that energy is exchanged in that moment by being present here, okay? So this new moon energy in Taurus is really telling us it's time to become present here, beautiful souls. It really wants you to start paying attention to your day-to-day life and how you are living, okay? Look at the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords fell over with the moon in reverse, okay? When many of you, again, take this always how it resonates. When you start looking at the subconscious, when you start looking at the limiting beliefs, when you begin staying present in the moment, and remember I was just kind of talking about not fully trusting ourselves here, okay? This is what the moon in reverse is telling us, that many of you may feel that this is a failure, everything is defeated in your life when you're not working out of the unconscious. It's unknown territory, because remember here we have to explore new territory. We cannot be afraid of that, and that comes in every sense of the word here, okay? When we are in a frame of mind where everything is bound to fail, I am defeated at every corner of my life, that's the energy you're exchanging and the energy you're going to continue to receive, right? So that's why this new moon energy is telling us, come on, let's come back to the present moment, all right? We didn't even have the Hermit. I didn't pull it though, okay? But you can't live in this energy of everything is gonna fail and everything is a failure, okay? Once everything starts coming to the surface, because of course it's going to be new territory. It's going to feel a little scary that all of these, very dormant emotions, the things from the unknown are coming to the surface, and you're just going to feel like you just have 1,000 swords in your back here, okay? You gotta push forward. That is your momentum. That is where you say in the moment, in that very moment you become aware and you say, I'm pushing past this here. right? I'm leaving the defeat and I'm going towards success and happiness for myself. It all happens in the present moment. That's the importance of the present moment, to be here and now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, not an hour ago, not next, what's going to happen in a couple hours or what's going on later in your day. It's the present moment that is the gift, that is the answer, the solution to many of our issues here that we go through, my beautiful souls, okay? The word kindness, okay? So going back to this like energy exchange, if you do not feel that you are exchanging energy from kindness and love and compassion, I know we can't do that every second, all day, all the time. You know, that's very, very hard. We are living in this 3D world here where it's very hard to just always be, you know, la-di-da-di-day, but we have to release the fear of the unknown to ground ourselves, to come into this abundant energy in the moment here, okay? And with kindness, I think it's saying, and it's related to communication, because I was talking about communication too and how we're exchanging energy, right? You know, even here with the peacekeeper, we don't always have to be right? And so I think that many of us go through our day-to-day lives just kind of like hounding the fact that if somebody doesn't have the same view or belief or perception as you do, they're wrong. Nobody is right or wrong in these circumstances here, beautiful souls. And I feel like that's a little bit off subject, but for some reason it's coming into this energy because maybe whoever's going to come across this message through all space and time needs to hear this message. Now, did you ever hear the old adage, especially when we were growing up, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all? The world has forgotten about that. Everybody is always constructively criticizing everybody, not constructively. It's just criticism. It's judgment. It's negativity. Okay? It's like people don't have anything nice to say anymore. And if they do, it barely comes from a place of pureness. It's really a place of, I'm just going to say this because I can, for the niceties. And that, again, is always a reflection of ourselves. If you can't come forward with love and grace to others, unfortunately, you probably don't have that within yourself, okay? If you feel like you always have to be speaking in a negative tone and judgmental place, then you constantly feel judged. That's why you are constantly judging. You know, of course, always a reflection here. Yeah, we have to come into this place here and give this to ourselves. And, you know, I'm always saying that stuff over and over again, but it really is what it is, right? So, my beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, the highest white light and decree only. Let's give my beautiful viewer a beautiful closing message here for this new moon energy. What kind of guidance can we give my beautiful viewer here through this new moon energy? Some guidance, please. Thank you. Take a leap of faith. Set yourself free. Okay, so we have 0 and then 1 coming out. Okay, so remember the snail, 1 foot forward at a time, 1 step at a time, 0 to 1. Let's start moving slowly, living in the moment, paying attention to what we are consciously and unconsciously manifesting in our lives, and take a leap. Give ourselves this clean slate here in this life to be able to move forward, to ground in the present moment and be conscious of what we are bringing into our lives, okay? Don't worry about the unknown. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the future. This is why this world is filled with depression and anxiety. We are no longer in the present moment here, beautiful souls. That's where everything is happening for us. That's where we get to be aware, where we get to enjoy and appreciate everything. We take it for granted, right? And then under the Fool and the Magician here is the 4 and the 5 of Cups. So then we live in disappointment and grief and loss. Remember, I was just mentioning, we're living in depression and anxiety. We're not in the present moment here, beautiful souls. That's where our answers are. That is the key, okay? That is the key here. So be fearless. Stand strong here, beautiful souls, okay? And follow the voice of your soul. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself. Come into the present moment and be aware. And then everything you could dream of will come to fruition. Success, happiness, okay? Freedom, manifestation. So again, when we come into the present moment, then we become aware of what we are manifesting into our life. Our thoughts, our actions, our feelings are constantly creating our reality. So if you constantly feel like your reality is upheaval, it is because that's what you are manifesting. It's because you are living within that energy, and it's time to change the energy by coming into the present moment, grounding our energy, becoming practical and appreciative of what's right in front of us in the moment. That's our key here, beautiful souls. I think today was a beautiful message, as always. If you're interested in booking a personal, please visit my website. Link is in the description box. And please like, share, comment. It helps me get out there into the algorithm, and really get my videos across to the people who need to see this and, want this type of information. So anything that you guys can do to help, be part of the community and grow this community is so appreciated on my behalf. I'm so grateful for all of you that are here, and thank you for watching. And of course, let me know if you have any questions. And but until next time, have a beautiful new moon energy. Don't forget to set intentions here for this moon cycle. And until next time, love and light to you, beautiful souls.